Keith is here now with a full look at the forecast. Keith, I'd say overall today, yeah, hazy skies, right? But dry, we'll take dry and we'll take sun.
Yeah, it was really just that smoke that kind of took the day down a notch. But for some people, it might not have been a negative because inland was in the mid 80s even with that smoke. So that tells you a lot. But this is the kind of sky we saw, or still seeing, right? But 84, but that still that high level smoke ongoing, and it took down, the feeling you get of the sun directly on your skin. It wasn't really there today, but still temperatures did pretty well. There's the visible satellite showing that smoke. There's some some cirrus clouds in there as well, but mostly we're looking at some smoke coming down here, and that's what we dealt with today. Early on, it looked like that smoke was just going to crush our temperatures for today, but they made a mid to late day surge, and they ended up within a degree or two in most spots of where we thought they'd end up. 86 in Freiburg right now, 84 in Sanford, for example. Sea breeze has kicked in along the coastline, but it's not cold, in the low 70s for the most part. Southwest Harbor, always living in its own world at 55 degrees. Meanwhile, it's 73 in Bangor. But look across northern Maine, some of the warmest readings there as they get farther from the ocean. So the rest of today looks good. Tonight is mostly clear to partly cloudy with maybe a little bit of fog over down East Maine. Temperatures largely, though, in the 50s to around 60 degrees. And then really after the races, quickly, if this model's to be believed, by 9 a.m. it's 80 in Portland, 81 in Sanford. And I think that combined with increased dew points, and it'll feel pretty warm the first half of the day tomorrow, especially through the middle of the day. And so temperatures, according to this model, are about 90. I'd say we should shave a degree or two off probably for that wildfire smoke, which this model and other global models oddly do not see. It's not integrated into the model forecast, but upper 80s we're still good for, I think, with a stray 90. Pop-up showers and storms, best chance there will be the foothills and the mountains. Lowest chance will be along the coastline, but it's not zero. Everybody has a chance for that thunderstorm. One or two of those could be strong. They settle down tomorrow night. And then Friday's a mixture of sun and clouds. Temperatures in the 70s to around 80 degrees in most spots, with some pop-up showers possible in the afternoon on Friday, maybe even a thunderstorm Friday night over parts of York and Cumberland County. And then we settle in for the weekend. And unfortunately, we just couldn't really move this front on Saturday. We didn't need it to go far. We needed 100 miles in either direction, and so far the models have said, nope, right over you instead. And so showers and storms around on Saturday. I don't think it's a washout in the sense that it's raining all day, but it certainly is pretty unstable. We do better the second half of the weekend. Sunday looks pretty good in the mid-70s, as does Monday, and then maybe back to some showers and cooler temperatures through the middle of the week. But yeah, that weekend, that Saturday, we didn't need much movement there, Coco, but unfortunately we just didn't get it. And so there's no reason to go with anything other than showers and storms around through the first half of the weekend, which is kind of what we've been doing a lot, of course, on Saturdays. But we've got some hot weather before we get there.
At least we'll get some, and then if you pull something out on Sunday, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Keith.